Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We have here a criticism of Trump's Treasury Secretary, of the Treasury Secretary of the United States of America, however you prefer. And obviously the criticism is these guys in charge of us nowadays are all idiots. I don't know if you noticed, with little exceptions, the media portrays all Trump's team as being imbeciles, not knowing what they do. Nothing. Everything they do is stupid. Everything with Ukraine, stupid. It's one thing they all agree with. That is the Middle East. They agree with that. But they disagree with tariffs. They disagree with DEI. They disagree with wasting money. They disagree with wasting money in a way that firing people that are not needed from the government. They disagree with what's going on in Ukraine, wanting peace. They disagree with, these guys are just stupid, man. The Trump administration, these are just idiots. I want to say not even 1 in 10, 1 in 50, not 1 in 70. Maybe one article out of 70 when they refer to the achievements or the decisions made by Trump administration. Oh, the immigration, the border is bad. Everything is bad. These are just losers, man. They don't know what they're talking about. This is the message the media sends us. Now, I'm going to use this article to show you a lie, a clear lie. And this is by focusing on a secondary issue instead of focusing on the primary issue. Here it is. What is the American dream? What is the American dream? Here, this comes from The Independent. Trump's Treasury Secretary claims cheap goods are, and I'm quoting, not the essence of the American dream. No, it's not. If you think that's the way it is, then I tell you what you are. You are a person who wants to get fat while caged. That's what you want to be. You want to be a person who eats very well, right? But be caged. And that's it. That's all that person needs. Well, let me think. You rather be a owned pig by a farmer. You're fat and have a clear life until one day when they or you want to be a boar somewhere in the wild, not as fat as the pig in the farmer's farm, but outside. Sometimes you face adversity, but you do what the fuck ever you want. You want to go left, you go left. Over there, you're in a fence. You're in a little something enclosure. So which one do you want to be? Obviously, these guys agree that you should be exactly that. As I said many times, I'd rather have less food and less things, but have freedom, than having more things, but less freedom. The ideal thing would be to have both of them. The problem is we're not offered this deal. We're offered, you keep your mouth shut, you go and work for others, right? Then you consume, you keep your mouth shut, and I said, you pay your taxes, and you do whatever the media operatives are telling you with those beautiful actors called, I don't know, hosts. Now, this is obviously based on preference. Remember when that guy said, give me liberty or death? It was not liberty to eat. Even in the Declaration of the Independence, no, the pursuit of happiness. Happiness, if eating burgers make you happy, first option, remember the one with the farmer. No, my friends. Remember that one, democracy needs perpetual vigilance or something. I'm paraphrasing. Perpetual vigilance, so those baboons don't cage you and just feed you to do something for them, for the interest, not for the politicians. It's not the politicians. The politicians are tools. So no, my friends, the essence of the American dream is freedom of speech, liberty, freedom of defending, freedom to defend, liberty to defend yourself. For instance, the Constitution is very clear and the Bill of Rights is fantastic. I'm all for that. But I would like to have less, as they say, less moderation, in this case on YouTube, in my speech. I don't care if I'm fat, I want to tell the truth. Sometimes we will make mistakes, but that's how democracy is. Democracy is based on freedom of speech. If you don't have freedom of speech, which is like this, freedom of speech doesn't mean this. I'm going to say something, there's a negative consequence, then I learn not to say it again. By censoring myself, like I do on YouTube. On YouTube, I don't say everything I know, and I don't say it the way I would, and I would not name names the way I should. Why? Because they already trained me that if I say it, they're going to penalize me. Now, that's not freedom of speech. They say, well, actions have consequences. Well, let me tell you something here. I agree with that. But is not someone else going to fire you because you said something that might be true? And if you said something that's wrong, there are consequences. Wrong meaning a few things. Incite to violence, to riots, right? To physical aggression, and so on. We know what they are, or promoting certain kind of things. But other than that, are you lying? Do we have laws for that? Prove it's a lie. And then there are consequences. It's not speech that you don't like. So that starts with freedom of speech. It's clear. It's nothing about eating like pigs. And here these guys are saying, not in essence, not the essence of the American dream. No, it's not. Sorry to break the news. And I'd rather have less food, but be free to do many things, and I'm not free right now, than, eat better and keep my mouth shut and be like a caged animal. Now, that's a preference. And the way these guys are regimenting our children, and probably you were regimented and I were regimented as a child, to listen to the authority, and always, if something happens, don't fight for your rights, but tell the authorities to fight for your rights. No, I will not delegate someone else fight for my right unless that person allows me to fight for my right. If someone kicks my door in, I'm supposed to call the police and say, wait, I'm on the phone with Officer Gigi. Oh, okay. How long will you be here? You say, what? Please? No, I have the right to defend myself and protect my family. Oh, Ive, you can't do that. Call the police. I agree, call the police. But in the meantime, look for him. Where are you, baby doll? Chick, chick, I'm coming. I'm gonna hear leaving. But anyway, this is just an example. Freedom of speech. Without the freedom of speech saying truthful things, for instance, and again, with the arbiters, we can find what the truth is through the debates, with evidence, with facts. You can't have a democracy if you don't know what you're voting for. You're not allowed to know what you're voting for. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Getting fat is not the essence of the American dream. Not even owning property. That comes with freedoms, liberty. That's the essence. You're free to eat, like go to the malls and have a little stroll. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.